Hey YouTube, Skipper T here. Today we're going to go over another new acquisition, the Condor H2O Pouch. This is a bag that will hold your cooking equipment. It handles the Pathfinder bottle and cup set beautifully. Currently in it I've got the Stanley version of things. I've got a long-handled spork attached to the outside here. It does come with molly straps on the back so that it can be attached to different aspect of things. It's got some, can't tell if these are metal or plastic, but feel like they're metal. They're cold like metal coated with a green plastic, and I would say based on the sound that's metal on metal there. Anyway, comes with two nice drawstrings around the top pouch here. Very good zippers, easy to use. I like the double zipper scenario really well. Comes with a 6-inch by about a 4-inch, maybe 2.5, 3-inch deep pouch on the outside. In fact, in this one here, I've got a couple of alcohol bottles because I've got my alcohol stove set up in here. Got my Espit pot stands for my Alex stove. So I'm going to open this up. Here at the top, I've got the little bag that my Alex stove came in, and I found that really, kind of holds everything together nicely. Keeps it from rattling around at the top because it sits in there and it's fairly loose because this is fairly small in diameter. And it's sitting right on top of my Stanley cook set that I got, or cook pot that I got as a Walmart special. But anyway, that sits in there nicely. This is the Stanley cook set. A lot of people talk about these things. They are actually pretty nice. It's got a lid. Lid's got holes cut in it for straining purposes, steaming, etc. It does have the 2 cups still in it. I am debating whether or not I'm going to keep these particular cups. I could put a lot of other stuff in here, some food items, things like that. And at that point in time, these become, well, just a luxury item, not a necessity. And because it comes with the cup, or it doesn't come with a cup rather, but I picked up the Walmart version of the Glacier cup down in here, and it's a little tighter because it nests around the outside of the Stanley cup nicely, and so I've got that in there. And it's got long handles on it. Does nest in here nicely. Now if I do that, that's all fine and dandy, but then this takes up too much space. So what I've done is I've just taken this, and this is the little cook pot that came with the Alex stove, and it's a little bit too big in diameter to set the Stanley stove on it, or the Stanley cup rather, and it's just a touch too big for this particular cup. So what I've done is I've just pushed it down inside there, and that way it kind of nests a little bit closer to the cup. And if I put that in the bottom and I put this on top, well, then I've still got 3 or 4 inches of room on the top that I could put the alcohol stove in it. Of course, I keep it bagged so it doesn't rattle around. So this is really a nice cook setup here. And again, this would be nice just to set something on while it cools. You could put coals underneath of it, do a little heat transfer. You could cook on top of that. This with the stove in it and the Nespit, stand here, right on top, or on top of the alcohol stove setting inside this, gives one a very, very stable platform by which to cook with and to boil up some water and cook some of the dehydrated meals that are out there. So this is a complete camp kitchen basically in one bag. Now I can carry some fire starting equipment down in here. I can put some Vaseline covered cotton balls, ferrocerium rods, a flint and steel if I needed to, a couple of Bic lighters. I haven't gotten that far as I've just recently gotten the bag. The bag is about 10 inches tall. It is, near as my estimation, almost 4 inches in diameter. This is actually padded and insulated, and it's got a port here at the top, and you can unvelcro it right here, and you can put a drinking tube. So you could literally put probably a 30 or 50 ounce bladder down inside here if that was cooled or whatever. Since it's insulated, it would keep it that way for a while, and then zip it shut and then run your tube out through it. Mine, I've got some Camelbacks. They're already in a backpack configuration. Tube comes up over the shoulder. So this, I would just dedicate something like this to my cooking equipment. That way it's on the outside, it's fast, it's readily available. You know, you could go right into it, get some stuff done. This is the Pathfinder 32-ounce water bottle and cup set. Again, you know, fits down inside here beautifully, goes all the way to the bottom. You can set this on top. This rises clear up to the top, so I don't know yet. And yes, it will fit. Put my Esprit or Trangia or whatever right on the top here. You'd be able to zip that shut. No problems there. That's the first time I've tried to put it in, since this is a relatively new acquisition. Again, either way you want to go, you're set, okay? I love my Pathfinder, you know, water bottle and stuff. It does have a lid, and that lid would fit right inside here. It would not be an issue. That part I did test because I found that in my backpack the other day. So again, this is an extremely versatile bag. I'm not using it for its intended purposes. Again, this is just going out for the camp set. But overall, guys, you know, this was $16 on Amazon. Some of the other ones out there that are brand name and such, they've got, in my opinion, crappier zippers, for just a lack of a better way to term that. One of them's just only got a single one that wraps around the top. I like the doubles personally. Again, plenty of room that you can put an alcohol stove in it. Inside here I've got bandanas, I've got some extra fire starting material stuck inside this thing. I've got the fish mouth spreader so that I can put it, you know, put it through the cup. You've seen me do that before, and you've seen a lot of other videos that are out there that handle this particular piece of equipment nicely. So the cup's a little snug, and with the padding on the inside, it's kind of a trick. I won't say it's difficult by any means. But it comes right out. And again, this is the Pathfinder cup as well. So this system nests together. It's got the holes drilled in it for the fish mouth spreader so that you can set this over a fire. Turns out the Stanley cup lid fits on it perfectly. So, you know, you've got a lot of options between just these two cooking sets. And if there's 2 or 3 of you going out together, you know, you can split this stuff apart. Everybody can carry a little bit. You know, I've got all my regular cooking stuff, and as you guys know, I like the Sterno single burner stove oven type thing. Folds and collapses down. I carry that with me everywhere I go, and all of these will sit on top, and you'd be able to cook on that, you know, disinfect your water, various other things. I do like this one in the fact that you can put 32 ounces of water in it. That you cannot do with the Stanley. So this just gives you an extra option to carry some additional hydration with you. So again, guys, this is a great kit. I would highly recommend putting something like this together for yourselves. And then a great way to carry it would be this Condor pouch. Again, on Amazon, it's about maybe $16. Works beautifully. Handles the Sea to Summit long-handled spork on the side nicely. Yes, I would secure this a little bit better. I may put a lanyard, a 550 cord lanyard, and then be able to just wrap it through, tie a quick cinch knot on it. That way your spork's always going to be with you. Yeah, I'm a little concerned with the tangs on the outside, but it does fit right down inside too. So, you know, you could put it inside there and nest all of your stuff right beside it, and it's going to sit down below the level of the lid. Now you could put other things on here. You know, you could put a small multi-tool on here or something like that. But anyway, guys, this is the Condor H2O bottle carrier set, pack, whatever you want to call it. And I think this is another one of those products that you should have readily available. This would go great for a day adventure, you know, day pack or something like that. You could just throw it down inside, couple of meals. You guys could have lunch in the woods, take the kids out, have some serious fun. Take your friends out, shock and amaze them when you pull all the equipment out of something like this, and set up and have a nice little meal along the way. Anyway, guys, plethora of activities that this could be used for. So remember, keep your eyes open, keep your heads up. We'll see you outside. Thanks for watching.